Right, hello everyone, this is John. Welcome to Wearside Golf Club. This is Predator Golf Channel. I think that's it. Yeah, welcome to Wearside. I've played here before a couple of months ago, but unfortunately one of the videos, it was one of those videos that on YouTube wasn't uploading. When it did upload, it was messed up and it was going on and off. I think it's currently off, so I've decided to come back here again and give it another go. It's not going to be a shoot 80 series because, as I say, I'm not in the best of form at the minute. I'm not in the best of health at the minute, so I'm not going to put myself under pressure. But no, nice sunny day today, 25 degrees. I've got to go off the yellow tees today. It's just one of the rules. It's got to be the tees of the day, and that's fair enough. They've told us in the pro shop I've got to go off the yellows. So off the whites it would be 6277, stroke index 132. Course rating 70.7, but we're going off the yellows. So the yellows today is 6,011 yards, par 71, 129 yard. Stroke rating 129, course rating 69.5. Right, first hole was 163 yards, hit a 6-iron up the hill and everything, and it's a closed and tight space. Obviously the clubhouse is near, there's people interacting and everything, so I decided not to show the first tee shot. There was people waiting on that tee box, people teeing off, and you know what it is. Somebody might have come up and ended up being on camera that they didn't want to be on. This and that. You know the score. You know how I operate. I don't like invading people's privacy and all that. So there we go. 20 yards. I might actually just put this, you know. And today the greens are going to be very sharp, but they're in beautiful condition, I've got to be honest. So I've been on the putting green, and I'm a little bit dubious, to be honest, about these greens because they look pristine, they look great, they're running true. This is going left to right, yeah, and they're running quick. So what I've had to do, I was on the putting green and I was amazed at the pace. Instead of having, now I normally have quite a solid grip with my putter, in order to calm down the pace a little bit, in order to try and slow down the speed of the putts. I've done it before, so don't worry, I've got a softer grip. The only thing I don't like with a softer grip, when I'm gently touching the club, some people do the claw grip, I can't do that when the greens are fast. I've just got a lighter grip. But the thing is with this, it's got more torque, chances of the club turning, which I don't like. But I'm going to have to try this because the greens are pretty quick. Okay, up the hill, second shot on the first hole, left to right. It's a long putt this, but let's see how quick these greens really are. It's all right, the putting greens. We're out here on the course now. This is where it matters. Good effort for weight, but there was a lot of turn on that. You could see the turn on the putt, how much turn there was. See it for me par putt. Yeah, I think I said before about when my last video about the condition of this course. I don't think it's up on YouTube. Like I said, I had problems with it, but it's beautifully maintained, this course in the summer. Beautiful Wearside. I mean, you can't fault the condition of this course. If you blame the condition of the course for your play here, you know there's something not quite right. I mean, I remember a couple of the bunkers were a little bit off, but most of them were beautiful white, like this sort of sand, beautiful white, clean sand. Greens well looked after, well maintained. So really, you can't complain about the condition of the course. It's kept really well. Okay, I think this is just left edge, uphill for par. Oh. It was straight. I thought to start off with. It's not really how I was wanting to start. I think I deserved sort of a par there, but never mind. On to number 2. No, that wasn't a bad putt, but again, the speed, it was so quick that it knocked off the lip, didn't it? It knocked off the lip, so it's not really how I wanted to start there. I thought I hit a good iron shot and a 4. Like I say, I'm not on my very best, so I'm not putting the shoot 80 challenge onto me, but yeah, that was just pace of the green, and it just scooted off the edge, didn't it? Right, second hole 350. Well, like I say, there's literally 5 yards difference here. This is 352 from back here. I remember this one. It's a straight down hole, but you don't want to be going offline here. If you go offline here, either way, you're in bother. If you go offline here, you're either way, you're off. The trees on the left, rubbish on the right. So really, my line is going to be the bunker straight ahead of me. The green's off on the right hand side. I remember this one. So it's just a good solid straight drive. There's no need to bomb it. It's only 52 yards. Yeah, I just want a nice straight drive. That's all I want here. It's going a little bit left. It's okay. It's got to be findable, but it's encroaching on line with the trees on the left hand side. It's encroaching a little bit with the trees on the left hand side. Now I don't know if it's got into the trees or just before it. I'm hoping I've been lucky. We'll see. See it for me second. No, the ball's actually absolutely fine. It's just crept into the rough on the left hand side here. Luckily the wind was a little bit in my face. It's quite significant in my face. And it's held the ball up, and it's just popped here, which is good. It stopped it going into the tree line and just kept it on the left side of the fairway. It's actually quite a tight fairway, this. It looks biggish off the tee box, 110 yards, but it's not. It's not. It's one of these that you think's big, but it's not. 110 into face. That's probably playing about 125, that, you know. It's probably playing about 125 now. Despite it being a nice day and everything, the wind is, I can feel the breeze. I have got a little bit knowledge of this course. I've only played it once. Now, this is a course where you need a lot of local knowledge. If you don't have the local knowledge, you'll get into bother here. So I'm playing this 125, which I don't really, I want to go 90% with my 9-iron, really. I don't really want to go full pitching wedge. I can't control it. If it goes up in the air, the wind might take control of it. So I'm going straight at it with a 9-iron. It's gone just to the right, but that should be okay. Yeah, that's a good shot, John. That's a very good shot. Just to the right hand side of the pin. Yeah, that was a good shot. I played it more linksy than Parkland because of obviously the wind. The wind's going directly in my face. I think that's about pin high. Should have a decent putt. See you down there. Yeah, I think as well, a lot of the problems today is going to be the speed of the putts. Like I say, that first hole now, if that was just medium pace, the speed of the green, that would have normally fell in. Now that was inside left, and I put it and I was just going to go, yeah, that's an easy par. You saw what happened. It grabbed hold of the left edge and horseshoed round. That's what's going to be the issue today. The issue's going to be, will I be able to control the speed of these putts? And your putts are going to have to be pretty much centre, otherwise they're just going to horseshoe round, because the greens are very sharp, very sharp. Like I say, I said last time on the last video I did here, the condition of this course, you cannot fault it. You can't blame the condition of this course at the minute. If you make an error, it's down to yourself. The condition of the course, the sand again, beautiful white sand like they have it, like Augusta, it's kept beautiful. So you can't blame the condition of the course. The condition of the course, there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, you've got a bit sand splash out here and stuff that you're going to get from people hitting out the bunker, and out they can do about that. But generally, the condition of this course is kept very well. I think this is right to left. The wear's suggesting right to left. It looks quite a big one. Probably that lightish patch there I'm going for. A few balls outside on the right. Downhill. It's going to be slick. Yeah, look at the turn on that. Had a lot of turn on that one, a lot of turn. It's all right, it's a 4, it's a par. I'll take a par on that second hole. We're away. You know, it's not like before, like Hunley, where I was getting frustrated and angry I haven't got a par yet. At least I've got a par here to settle me down. Early doors on the second. I felt like the first hole I deserved a par as well, but that's not bad. On to number 3. Right, number 3. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is the par 5, 530 yards. Like I say, there's absolutely no I mean, I'm literally going to be going 2 yards forward of the white tees. You know what I mean? And I understand when it's a tee box like this and they're sharing a tee box, I understand why they want you to go off the yellows, because if everyone kept using the whites here, it's not a big enough tee box really for them to, you know what I mean? To say, right, we've got plenty of space. They haven't really. Right, I'm just going to go here. It's like I say, I'm 2 yards in front of the whites anyway. I'm in between the yellows and the whites. 528 from here. The line, believe it or not, you think there's plenty of space over on that left side. There's not. I know from last time I want to be going right fairway, just probably just left of the tree line on the right. If I hit it nice and straight there with the wind bringing it across slightly, that should be fine. But like I say, like with this one, I've just got to accept with this one, 530 yards, dogleg round. That, by the way, is a direct line to the green. We're going around this way. I reckon on the cards, this is playing about 550. Off the yellows, it's 547. So roughly 550. Okay. Just need a good drive, right side of the fairway. We take it from there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Beautiful. Lovely. 100-foot apex bouncing down there. Bit disappointed actually. If I maybe had another, maybe half an inch lower in the apex. Might have been half all right, that. Oh, dearie me, I'm in a funny mood today. Right, that's a good drive for me. See you down there for me second. Shouldn't be any danger there. That's a weird one. I was expecting it to be right down the middle of the fairway. Like I say, you think there's loads of space on the left-hand side. There's not. Right, 278. Took us half an hour to find that. I was looking down the middle of the fairway. Right, hybrid, punch it low. I think that's it really. There's not much else I can do with this. Yeah, I was looking everywhere. I was looking, I said, well, that must be centre of the fairway. It ain't. It ain't centre of the fairway. This is where it's at. Okay, line's that bunker. Just punch it through nice and low. It should be all right. This big open fairway over there on the right side. What? Oh, well, I've duffed that up, haven't I? Yeah, that's me, spending 5 minutes looking for me ball down the middle of the fairway. Never mind, messed it up. Second one coming up. Third one, sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit irritated there. That's just lack of knowledge, not knowing. Just not knowing the course and everything. I looked at that drive and I thought that's straight down the middle. See, I've got two ladies up my back now because I've had to spend 5 minutes looking for that ball. And it's took me off my stride a little bit because I'm behind the pace now. I've got to get a move on. 209. Looks to the back about 215. It's all right, Scotland down there. It'll be down on the left-hand side. On the down slope, it was a tough shot, that. It's all right, I should have a little chip on. Hopefully a par putt. See you down there. Right. Down here in the dip. I thought I would be left-hand side. Little wedge up for me fourth, 43 yards. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, when you think you've hit a great drive, which it was a great drive. I went, oh yeah, I'm not wrong with that. I was being sarcastic and everything. I thought that's a great shot. But that's just local knowledge. Obviously the ball's kicked off left. I did say there's not as much space left as you think, but that I hit the line of the right fairway, went straight down right fairway. I went, yeah, it's good that, and I'm still in the rough on the left hand side. Right, 43, wind into my face, played about 50, hinge and hold. Take it from there. Now I'm hoping, of what I remember, I did go slightly right deliberately because I think it goes right to left this green. So I'm hoping my distance control's all right. Obviously it's blind, I can't see up there, but I'm hoping that's okay. See if we par putt. No, it's I forgot about the tier. It's two tiered. I totally forgot about the two tier. Yeah, it's two tiered. It goes all the way up, so it's obviously sprang up, got halfway there, and ran back down, hasn't it? Damn it. Looks right to left. Yeah, a bit disappointed in that actually. I thought I was gonna, I would have been up there and I would have had a decent attempt at par, but no excuse for me second shot to be. I mean, those ladies were up behind me back. I'm using that as an excuse. It's not really. I should have took my time rather than rushing. I had the whole of the right fairway to aim at. I shouldn't have rushed my shot there. Uphill right to left. Slow. Oh, this is what I mean about the pace. This is what I mean about the pace, folks. I mean, that was quick. Even though it was uphill, that was quick. And that's going to be my challenge today. Am I going to get the pace of the greens right here? These are really sharp. Left edge. Yeah, well done, well done. That's a good putt. Nice soft grip. Did the trick. Another trick I learned off Gary Player and Phil Mickelson, they just make it simple. If the greens are really quick, to try and combat the speed, just go lighter on your grip. It might talk a little bit more, but it certainly helps. Good bogey, on to the next. Yeah, it was a bit silly saying that was a good bogey, but you know what I mean. Under the circumstances, no bogeys are good, but under the circumstances, what happened there, a bit harsh on me drive and everything. You know, messing it up and everything, and where I was with my putt, that was a tricky putt for bogey. That, you know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It was a little nasty turn of that. Right, 335 from the yellows. Like I say, I'm going in between the yellows and the whites here. Again, not a massive difference. I've got to be about 3 or 4 yards in front of the white. Not a massive difference. It's very similar to the second hole, this. Similar sort of distance. You don't want to be left and you don't want to be right. It's a similar sort of hole. So really I'm looking to be left fairway again, ideally. I mean, I think the slope goes a little bit more right to left here, so maybe the green's the line. Maybe the green's is the line. Oh no, there's bunkers there. Right, left edge of the first bunker on the right. That's the line. And then we take it from there, really. It's just another good solid hit from there. Okay. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It might just have crept into the left rough. It shouldn't be anything horrendous. It's certainly not. I certainly don't think it's in the tree line. I think it's hit the left fairway. Might have just crept off into the first cut. See you down there. No, I have crept into the tree line. The trees, I didn't realise, once you get further up, the trees encroach in on you a little bit. I mean, look at it. It's a narrow fairway. Look at that. And the wind is blowing in my face and over to the left. So whatever's whatever's going on out here, that's just exaggerated it. Both my drives have gone off from this hole and the second over to the left. So yeah, I forgot about that 2-tier green on the par 5. I don't know why it didn't click in my mind that green's 2-tiered. I should have known from last time the green was 2-tiered, but there we go. Still half decent bogey considering what was. That's the thing. At a competition, it wouldn't bother us, but because I've had two of the people searching for the ball, but I had myself, and I was going, well, it's not in the middle of the fairway. Where is it? Then I goes, how the hell's it been left first cut? How was it in there? Because it looked absolutely straight as an arrow. It must have been on that hole that the wind's guided it across, and I haven't seen it. 96 yards. I think that bunker's encroaching me on the left-hand side, isn't it? It's coming into the right-hand side to the middle where the flagstick is, so I can't go. Oh, crap! I can't go directly for it. The branches. Are the branches really going to be a big factor in this shot? Maybe I can go right at it and just get it, blitz it through the branches with my pitching wedge. I don't think they're going to be a bigger factor as I think. I think I'm all right going for that tin sign. Maybe just to the right of the tin sign, punching it through with a pitching wedge and just letting it manipulate off the slope. That's what I'm looking to do. A lot of twigs in here. That's one thing I have noticed. There's a hell of a lot of twigs when you get off the beaten path. Right. Yeah, okay. Gonna go 9. Change my mind. I've suddenly just changed my mind. I don't think a pitching wedge is going to be good enough. I'm not going to go. I'm only going to be sort of 80% swing, so I'm looking at 9-9. Back of the stance. I think that's all right. I think that's shaping round. That should be all right. It's probably right side of the green, maybe just on the fringe, but hopefully it's a putt. See you for me third. Yeah, sorry about the closeness there. Hopefully you'll just about see the putt and everything. No, that was a good decision there to change my mind. I'll bring it round just a tiny bit here. No, that was a good decision to change my mind, because if I went pitching wedge, probably would have been short on it. It's still a tricky putt from here. Now it's guaranteed with the speed of these greens. It's still tricky. Ideally, I just want this dead and get out with a par. Ideally. I don't think we can ask too much of this one. It's going downhill. It's tricky. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. All right. I'm seeing this is going left to right and then going right to left, so I'm going to go pretty central on it, I think. If anything, just on the left edge. It's going to be quick down that hill. That was rubbish. That was just a. I'll be honest, I didn't know what that putt was doing. That could have done anything. That I just didn't have the first clue what that was doing. Very, very slopey, very turny, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is going right to left. It's got to be. That's what my feet and the Wears suggesting anyway. Oh, it's turned at the last second. Damn it! Bogey. Yeah, it just went straight, and then last foot just turned right to left. I really wanted a par there. I think I deserved a par there. I think I played the hole pretty well, and damn it, robbed by the bloody green again. On to the next. Right, 520 from the backs here. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have the first clue what that putt was doing. It was just one way than the other way. It ended up eventually going right to left more than what I thought it was going to do. I aimed left to start off with. And you saw what happened, ran down the slope, left me with a nasty 9-footer, and this is what I said, the greens are going to be tough. The greens are going to be tough when they've got that sort of pace on them. 520 from the, well, there's the yellows, I'm going here as far back as I can. 520. It's straight down. The farmhouse, you can see that the farmhouse, that's the line. I'm going straight down there. Take it from there, really. The slope should help me. It runs down here. White's is back there, another good 20-25 yards behind. So I've got a little bit of an advantage here. It's a good hit, very good. Left side, it should be fine. It's more left than I would have wanted of the house. It's sort of that tree there, it's way right of that. It should be fine. It's in line with the first few trees further down the hill that you probably can't see on camera, but it should be okay. Should be left side of the fairway. Shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully see you down for me second. So again, I've gone a lot further left than what I thought I had. So yeah, I mean, I'm all right. I've got a shot at it. You can see I've got a shot over the trees, but I didn't really want to be here. Yeah, I was a bit concerned, obviously, on the right hand side. I saw the hedge over on the right hand side. I says, well, I don't want to be over there, that's out of bounds. And again, it's another tight fairway. It's quite so far the fairways have been quite tight. Got a horrible lump of rough just behind the ball there. This isn't a nice lie. I'm going to try and take a 7-iron over. It's the best I can do. Front of the stance, try and clear the trees and get a shot and get a wedge or something on from there. Best I can hope for here, really. That's fine. I'll kick round the slope. Yeah, it's kicking round now. Yeah, that's the best I could have hoped for there out of that lie. Wasn't much else I could have do with a thick patch of rough crouching over the ball. See you for me third. Right, about 50 yards left. Like I say, if I was down the middle of the fairway does kick again a little bit right to left. So if I was down the middle of the fairway, 53, there might have been a chance of me going for it in 2 because I've got my 4.5 wood with me. But nah, I couldn't there. I wouldn't have got the height. It was just enough to get the 7-iron. I mean, like I say, you would think, mate, I've played this course once about a couple of months ago. The indications you think would be I've learned something, but so far it seems to me I've learned nought about this place. I do know you need a heck of a lot of knowledge. I mean, like this, I don't know how it's going to react down the slope. Now I'm going to play this about 40 yards and I'm just going to let gravity do the work. But I don't know, this could just fly off the green, it could be short, I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to go right to left. I'm going to play it about a 40-yard pitch and I'm going to let gravity just do the work. Nothing else for this. You see, that's all I can do with it. There's nothing else. Oh, it's going off left to right. Now that's interesting because I thought it was going to go, if anything, right to left. I do see it slope that way, but I thought when it got to the bottom part of the green, it was going that way, but I was wrong. Anyway, I'm half happy with that. You know, that's the best I can do. I've got no knowledge. I don't know exactly what it was going to do. My distance seems to be okay. A little bit off to the right. Birdie putt. I need to take it. See you down there. Right then, par 5, isn't it? So this is actually a birdie chance, believe it or not. Slope is, to me, I think, it's going left to right. Uphill. that's not actually a bad effort, you know. I can see it now, I can see the slope that way, but from up there it looks totally different. Yeah, left to right. Maybe a ball outside on the left. Okay. Straight. I can't be annoyed at the putt. I put the right stroke on it. I aimed exactly where I wanted it to go. Can't be annoyed at that. It's a good par. I can't be annoyed at that. I put exactly the stroke I wanted on it. I just didn't get the break, did I? I just didn't. Damn it. Like I say, can't have a go at myself. Put the stroke on I wanted, hit the line that I wanted, just never turned. See you for the next one. Yeah, this is when it matters. There's a good 50 yards difference here between the three. From here it's 340, from the backs it's 390, so there's a big difference. There's 50 yards difference, which is a shame really. I would have liked to have gone off the backs, but like I say, rules are rules and have to follow them. Right, so from here I'm having to do a little draw, aren't I? Oh, I remember this one. Actually, there's not as much I remember. There's a dip. You're not aware of it, you don't see the dip, but there's a dip on the right hand side here. Quite a sharp dip, and it leads you into horrible marshland and trees and all that kind of tripe. So really, actually, you don't want to be going right here. The wind's directing you in that direction, left to right. You want to be left side, you just want to be left side. So I'm just going to put the tee here, get as far back as I can. But you don't want to be you don't want to be going too far right here. If you go too far left, you go into another hole. But you don't want to be going right. I remember that. That's one thing. Left, at least you've got half a chance. You might be blocked behind a tree. If you go right into that marshland, you are knacked. So I'm going left-hand side, probably just inside the line of that the group of trees up there, and I'll take it from there really. I'll take whatever I'm given from up there. Well, it's not great. It's doesn't go 10 foot above the deck, but it's got to be safe. It's got to be safe. It'll do for this hole. It's 334 yards. It'll still go 220 yards, you know that. Even though it's a shocking drive and it's scuttled along, it'll be absolutely fine. And I know I'll have a second shot from there. See you down there. Yeah, it wasn't a terrible drive, you know. It just didn't get 10 foot above the deck. If that was Hartlepool, that would have been an ideal drive if it was in 50-mile-an-hour wind. I'm just not in 50-mile-an-hour wind. So about 143 to the centre. It's like I say, it hasn't gone. It wasn't a great drive in terms of getting height or anything. There's the pin there, 138. Okay, 138. So my drive's only gone about 200. As I say, 138. Which way is the wind going? Over a little bit to the left-hand side. Not particularly doing much. It's slightly downhill as well, isn't it? So I've got to go 9-iron. Ideally left-hand side, and it'll knock off that slope and it should kick round for us onto the green. Get me me birdie put that way. Yeah, just to the left. Okay, flag's on the left-hand side. Okay, that's the perfect sort of line, John. It's whether or not I've given enough power, and whether or not it's rolled down that slope. If it has, that's a good effort from me. That everything else is just down to lack of knowledge. Everything was right, strike right, everything right, line right. The only thing that's going to get me out here is the lack of knowledge. The bounce, the kick, whatever I get, it should be okay. See you down there. I'll have to see the video. That if that's the kick, that's a very funny kick, that, by the way. If that's the kick I've got off the slope, well, I was going to put it, but I can't really, because I've got this in the way. That's sort of stopping me from putting it. Right, okay, I've made my mind up. I'm going to have to chip it. I ain't got an option. I ain't got my chip master in. I've took it out. I've got my new 4-iron in. And I've got my, what do you call it? 4.5 wood. I could have done with my chip master here, but not to worry. 14 yards. Obviously back foot restore. It's just a simple little chip shot, really. It shouldn't really be a problem. It's just getting the speed right. I mean, it's that awkward chipping distance. I would have loved to have had my chip master here, I'll be honest. It's just that awkward distance, 14 yards. Come round. I'll take that. I just asked a little bit too much off the slope, didn't I? Thought it was going left to right. I've just asked a little bit too much. Par putt coming up. Yeah, you see, that for me is the awkward. It's the awkward distance. 15 yards. I mean, that's actually better than I thought. That's a good pitch shot. I didn't realise it was pin high. That's that awkward distance, sort of 14 yards, where I'm actually little 4-footer here. I'm not 100% certain. Right, concentrate, son. Come on, inside left. I don't know if that was me or it turned. I don't know if that was me or that turned. Bogey. I'm presuming it's no, it's turned. It's turned. I see I went middle there. That's turned. It's turned. Try left edge, son. That confirms it. It was turning, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the awkward distance. The 14-15 yarders where you've got to cock your wrists quickly and accelerate through. You haven't really got time for the backstroke, you know what I mean? They're the awkward ones, but that's a gutter, that. It was left edge. It's bloody left edge from 4 foot away. See you down for the next. And they're things in a competition that are going to eat at you. You see those putts that I've missed, those couple of putts that I've missed, vital putts, the first hole, that hole, the par 5. You take 3 shots off my score now, I'm looking good. See what I mean? 150, 152 to the pin. I'm looking good, but I haven't put them in. That's the difference. Little tiny mistakes like that, through lack of knowledge, is just, it can eat you up. Okay, left to right, I'm going 7-iron here. Yeah, if I've got one little weakness in my chipping game, where the hell's my 7-iron? 8, 5, 6, there we are. If I've got one little weakness in my chipping game, it's that, because the 15-yarder, if you do have to do the hinge and hold, you quickly accelerate, and then you've got to quickly go through with your backstroke. It's an aggressive stroke, but you haven't got time to get back on it. So it's a bit rushed, if you know what I mean. It's a bit of a rushed stroke, and I don't like rushing it. That's the one little area. I mean, I'm still all right at it, but you just get a feeling, because you're rushing it too much, you might fat it, and I don't like that feeling. That's why I said I wanted to use my pitch master with that shot. But it don't matter, so if you miss a putt from 4 foot away, as I said, I didn't see that going left edge. I didn't see the big turn on it. I can't see it from here. It's just one of those things, local knowledge. Right, just to the left of the flagstick, you can see the 3 pot bunkers. You don't want to be there. So I'm going for the line of the first pot bunker, trying to clear that. Hopefully the slope kicks round and I'm okay from there. 152 from here. I could have been looking all right, you know, if I put those 3 putts in. It's a little bit too far left. It's more towards the left bunker of the left edge of the green there. That was more the line. Be all right. It's going to be over, isn't it? It's not going to be shorter out, but I don't feel as if I've played terrible golf so far, you know. I sort of I'm thereabouts. It's just I've missed 3 little putts, having 3 vital putts at the wrong times. See you for the second shot. I didn't too bad actually. I didn't too bad at all. I thought it was a bit further left than that, but I'm obviously wrong. So this must be, is this the pitch mark here? Yeah, that's the pitch mark there. So yeah, that's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. Why have I got my rangefinder out? I'm putting it. Yeah, I've got a putt. Sorry about the angle. It's the best I'm going to get for you. Left to right, going down the slope. I mean, it's a long putt. This. Don't get us wrong. It's a long putt, but I'm glad I'm putting rather than. I mean, my fear was I was in that left bunker, but I'm actually all right. Yeah, left to right from there. It looks left to right the slope here. The high point's obviously here, so it's coming down that way. It's left to right. It's just, again, it's one of these awkward ones, uphill initially, and then it's rolling downhill. How are son? Oh God. Again, it's just the minute I've put it, it's gone flying off to the right. Nuggets, nuggets, just lack of knowledge again. All right. That's just me being a nugget. Left to right, round the uphill. Just how I said, let's get a decent par putt in. How come on, let's get a decent putt. Just for once, ball outside on the left. Come on. Oh, flicks the edge. Of course it's going to flick the edge. What else is it going to do? It's not going to give you to on a bloody plate, is it? Oh. Yeah, dear me, I'm not giving myself a 5 for that. I'm saying it's a 4. I wasn't concentrating. Those are up on the tee box. That's the thing. I've got to. This is what I mean. These are the YouTubers and stuff. They've got the whole course to themselves. They haven't got people up the backs I have. That's just being a nugget. See you down to the next hole. Right, next one, 350 yards. Yeah, just in case anyone like Cool Craig's watching, I'll put a 5 down for you, because you know it's cheating, isn't it? Yeah, it's blatant cheating, that. Sorry about that. That niggled me. That niggled me, that bloke. I mean, I don't know why you would want to put a comment down like that, but let's just forget about it. Let's just forget about it and move on. And if he's got a problem, if he has got a problem, just give us a meeting time at a golf club or whatever, and we'll sort it out there. Right, what hole are we on now? Hole number 8. 360. Oh, that's the white. I'm looking at the white, man. So from here, my watch says 348. That's a direct line to the green. I think it's straight up. Oh no, it goes round to the right. Okay, so my line, it must be that lightly coloured tree. The line must be that lightly coloured tree. You see, the tee boxes are pointing you towards them trees there. Now, I think that's wrong. It should be pointing you up towards them trees there. The tee boxes are in the wrong direction. I was saying, well, it's pointing, that's why I was getting confused. I'm saying, well, it's pointing me directly where them trees are. What's it doing? But I see now that the tee markers are in the wrong place. You want to be up where those lightly coloured trees are with a little draw. Well, I'm going for those lightly coloured trees anyway, and we'll take it from there. Little bit of a draw around, but that should be okay. Yeah. I don't really remember this hole particularly well. It's not registering in my memory. And why are the tee boxes pointing towards them trees over there? Is there a reason for that, or is it just that the tee boxes have been set up wrong? I don't know. I'll find out when I get down there. See you down there. Well, I think those ladies have let this lad play through because he's up on my tee box now. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but yeah, I thought he was advancing towards me a bit quicker. I says, I thought it was the two ladies. What's he doing up there? The ladies have obviously let them play through. 152. If he catches up with me, I'll let him play through. He looks like one of he's like one of those young lads who's a bit hyper and he's wanting to get through. Right, I'm gonna go. I think I half remember this now. I'm gonna go 8 iron because I think I remember I did this before and it kicked off left to right. I remember it kicked off the back of the green. I'm gonna go middle green. Hopefully it'll kick round. Oh, I've chunked it. That's going to be short. And there is a bunker there. It might be short, but that's not a good shot for me. The slope was left to right, and I've chunked it. Really, it wasn't a good shot at all. That. So it'll be a little chip on. Oh, excuse me. See you down there. Right, there we go. It's not 69. 25, yeah, that sounds about right. Right, it's a strange angle of the camera again. Like I say, it's very hilly Wearside. It's not the greatest place for the camera. 25, so 1, 2, 3, 4. About 18 yards, okay. I think I'm going left side of the flag and just splashing it out, really. I think it's as simple as that. After that, it's just whatever the green does, it does. That's all right. Yeah, it's all right. A little bit short, but it'll do. It'll do. It's a par putt. Like I say, it was a bad second shot by me. The ball was well high above my feet, and I just didn't adjust for it. I just chunked it. It wasn't a great shot. The toe got stuck into the ground, as you saw, and it just pushed it off to the right. Right, par putt coming up. Right, par putt coming up. It curled a little bit left to right, didn't it? So I'm presuming. Once again, it's telling me the opposite. I think it's left to right here. Oh, here, I don't know. It's not exactly the yips, is it? But I don't know exactly what. I'm starting to misread putts that I never used to misread, but obviously it might just be the places I'm visiting. I don't visit regularly, so. But this is, I think this is going left to right. I don't care what the wear says. I think this is going left to right, and I'm going left edge. And I was right, it was left to right, and it's trickled past the edge again. Another bogey. Reoccurring theme going on here. I'm just going to let this lad play through. He's bombing along here. I think the ladies have realised and let him play through, so I'm just going to let him play through here, because I can see what situation's going to develop here. Yeah, I've just let him play ahead and everything. No, I was all right. What he said was, he says, I'm only doing 9, it's too hot. But he says, I'm rushing through because it's too hot. And I just went, well, that's one way of looking at it. The other way is you just take your time and avoid having a heart attack, son, because if you keep going at that pace, you know, you can't sustain that. I didn't say that, I just said, look, that's one way of looking at it. The other way is just take your time like I'm doing. Yeah, it's hot today. It's about 26 degrees. You can't go flying through like that when it's 26 degrees, but he's only doing 9, so I suppose he's all right. I'll wait till he gets up there. Right, number 9. Yeah, 8 over through 8. If I count that one as a 5, where I was just rushed, I'm 8 over through 8, which isn't again, this is to me, this is what's going to happen. When I'm just playing average, I'm just going to be around 15, 16 over, that's me. Oh, I say, yeah, the holes cross over. The holes cross over here. This is the 17th, I think, and the 18th goes right. Yeah, I remember that. And that's me. I'll end up shooting 14, 15 over, and you just go, I've just done average. And then one day, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not, but like I say, I'm not bothered about consistency. Like, I'll tell you now, if I was coming here today, 11.4, say, play 13, playing 12, 12, 7 over, what par is it, 70, 71 or something? I'd be looking today to try and shoot a 78. If I didn't shoot a 78, yeah, if I didn't score sub 80 today, I'm not interested. It's as simple as that. That's my attitude. Obviously today I'm just doing the course tour for years. I'm trying my best and everything, but that's what's going to happen. They're saying to play. I don't know why they're saying to play. There's that bloke. That bloke's up on the fairway, lads. You know what I mean? He's. That's all right. That's good. That's down there, middle of the fairway. That'll teach you for calling me on, lads. I don't know why they've signalled me on. I don't know why they've done that. Maybe that's just the rules while they're playing on that hole. They can't put till I've drove. See you down there. I don't see what. I think he's gone off the green now. Right, I think he's continuing on. I don't know, because he's only playing 9. On 44. No, it's not. 121. Right, yeah, it's 121. Right, 121 up there. You see again, this is what your big YouTube stars and stuff, they don't have to put up with any of this. I don't exactly know what that lad's doing. Is he going to play 9? He said he's only playing 9. Is he continuing on, or is he coming? Or is he coming back this way? Well, see, this is what I mean. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's. You thought I was telling Porky Pies, didn't I? Like he does. He's like, you know, he's wondering about the course and everything, and I don't know what's going on. This is what I mean. He's gone straight across again. I didn't know. I thought he was playing 10 there. Now he's decided to go back to the clubhouse. Yeah, I don't know. Right, it's got to be an 8 iron, believe it or not. It's wind into face up the hill. I'm going to go in line with the lollipop stick. It's trying to annoy me again, isn't it? Today's trying to annoy me. Quite often when I come out on a course, there's always little things that try to niggle me. I don't know why. I don't know why the course it tries to niggle us like this. Right, 8 iron straight at it, son. 123. That's a good shot. That's very good. That's very good, son. It's just down to distance control. Yeah, it always seems when I come out, there's always something that always niggles you on the golf course, isn't there? It doesn't happen in competitions, but when I'm on my own and just normal rounds, there's always little things that try and niggle you, and I don't understand why. You'd think in competitions, you'd be more niggled in competitions. Nothing niggles me in competitions, but here, things like this. It's just weird, isn't it? Right, down for me putt. Right, decent shot. As I say, I'm shocked I was short there. It was 123 into the breeze, uphill. I would have said with the elevation change, 130 with the breeze. Maybe it was playing about 145, because I've hit that as a 140 shot, and I'm short from 123. There's a pitch mark there. I'm not sure if it's mine, but I'll replace it. There's another one there. Okay, uphill. The Wearside suggestion right to left. Look for the high point there. So yeah, I think it's going right to left. Right, good firm stroke, son. Let's get a birdie here. Come on, let's get something going, because so far you've played all right. You've just, like I say, you haven't been perfect. So you haven't been getting pars. Well, it's a par. It was a good putt, that, son. It was a good putt. Yeah, I'm a little bit sorry about the angle of the camera again. Well, it might be all right. It might be okay, but skim the edge for a birdie. Yeah, never mind. Good par, but I could have done with a birdie there for the back nine just to get me going. But never mind. See it at number 10. Yeah, 7 over, which isn't horrific. That's obviously counting that hiccup on the par 3, which I've counted. So 7 over, so 6-7 over. It's just average for me, really, isn't it? It's nothing to write home about. As I say, if I hadn't have missed those three errors, what would I be? 3-4 over. I would have been okay, but not today. 380, number 10. I remember this one. Once your drive hits that slope, it can run down. So yeah, I'm basically level with the white tees here, so it's no real difference. The whites is just there, yellows is just here. So my line's going to be that tree. Hopefully just hit it straight down there, and I should be all right. Should be all right. All right. Won't be too bad. Yeah, not bad. About 120 to the centre on the watch. Yeah, the backs looks a little bit quieter. I think people have given up on the 117. They'll do the fronts, and then they've gave up on the backs. They've gave up a bit on the backs, but I've paid for me round. Like I say, £27. It's 37 before 2. After 2, £27. You can't complain. You can't complain, really. So yeah, so hopefully now there won't be many more delays and we'll get through. I can see a group ahead on the next hole. They've just walked up there, but hopefully that's it for now. As I say, I'm 7 over through whatever isn't through 9 isn't great. It's just to get an average round from me. So at the minute I'm playing 14 over, but I don't think I've done anything terrible. I don't think I've played bad golf at all. I just think I've made a couple of little errors from lack of knowledge, and that's it. So winds in my face, 117. Punchy through 9-iron. I think this green's 2-tiered as well. I think of what I remember of it, it's a 2-tiered green. So and it goes right to left. So I think where I want to be is just to the right of the pin, and the slope will bring it down. I think that's about it. I think I just need to punch through a little 9-iron, get it pin high, let the slope run it down, get me birdie putt that way. I think that's the way to do this. That's looking very, very good. Oh, it's starting to drift now. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's checked. It's side span. It's probably backspan. It's probably backspan. I am using a Strixon Q-Star, by the way. They're good balls, them. They're a 3-piece ball. They're very good. They're almost like the Tour Response. They're a little bit... I got them again from this guy. He's on eBay, Chester Street. He's Chester Street way. Very good prices. Very, very good prices. But Strixon Q-Star... I read about them. They're very similar to the Tour Response and everything, and I'm giving them a go. And they seem to be good balls. They're not as bright. They're not as like they don't hold the colour is good as the Tour Response. But in terms of performance, they seem to be performing just as well. That's a great shot. It's probably not as good as I think. When I'm going to get down there, I might get a bit of a shock. It might be about 15 foot away, but I think that's a good shot. See you down there for me par putt. Yeah, I think that's backspan, that. Yeah, and that's what you do. That's what you do. I don't believe in this custom fit and these clubs are the best and this and that. I don't believe in any of that garbage. I believe in experimentation. I've experimented for the last 4 years. I mean, I must have played about 20 different brands of, well, not brands, 20 different makes of golf balls. And I can tell you now what suits me the best. Tour Response, not Pro V1s. Tour Response are the first ones. They're the best for me. Second is the Callaway Chrome Soft. By them, you know, they're really good. Third one, believe it or not, is the Kirkland Performance balls. Now, a lot of people are going to say, nah, Kirkland, you're talking nonsense there. Trust me, they're bloody good balls, those Kirklands, by the way. They're up there with the best. Don't kid yourselves, those Kirklands are rubbish. They're good. The Kirkland Signature Performance, I think they're called. It can't be anything else. It's got to be the Performance Plus, I think. They're really good balls. They're a 3-piece ball, very much like the Tour Response. Then probably the Pro V1s. I'm in the process. This is pending the Strixon Q-Star. They're pretty good balls, but the likes of your what do you call them, the Volvics and all that, they're rubbish. Your Wilsons and all, they're rubbish. I wouldn't get involved with them. The ones for general play, just for a knockabout, those Kirklands are spot on. But competition ball would always be the Tour Response or the Chrome Soft. I wouldn't go with anything else. But yeah, here's my pitch mark here. I would avoid any Wilsons or what do you call them? I've tried the Vices. Nah, I'm not a big fan of Vice and Schnell and all them kind of balls. I've tried them. What's your other ones? I've tried the lot, man. I've tried the lot. Right to left, up the hill, birdie putt. Come on. How focus now, son. Come on. Oh, man. And that one didn't turn enough. I mean, for heaven's sake. That's just because I'm not concentrating. I'm just not concentrating. That's my problem all day, by the way. I just can't concentrate today. I don't know what it is. I just can't concentrate. Like I say, the ladies are behind me and everything. Yeah, they're up on the fairway. I'm just gonna just put it down as a 5 in case people say I'm cheating. Yeah, it's suddenly hit me what the problem is. I can't concentrate because of the pain that I'm in. I'm in a bit of pain today, folks. Don't worry about it. It just means I can't concentrate as well as I normally can, you know. But that's been the problem today. I just, you know, it's niggling me today with the heat and everything. That's the problem. I know what it is now. I've been saying ever since the first tee shot, there's something not right. I can't concentrate. I'm not with it today. I'm not right. I know why now. I know why it's niggling me a bit now. Right, number 11. Like I say, it doesn't really matter for this because it's a course tour. I'm not particularly bothered what I shoot, as long as I don't completely embarrass myself. But that was a 1-inch putt and I've missed it, and I just went, what have I done there? Well, I know why. I know why. Right, what are we on now? Number 11, 360 yards. Yeah, I do know the two areas it normally affects me is me driving and me putting. It hasn't affected me driving particularly, but it certainly affected me putting. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what was the other balls I've said I've tried. It's niggling my mind. It'll come to us, it'll come to us. I've just totally forgot. I've tried the Wilsons, they're crap. I've tried, like I say, the Kirklands are third best, Chrome Soft second. Two response would be my preferred competition ball, and tricks and mess about would be Kirkland. These Q Stars are not too bad. These Q Stars aren't too bad. What else did I try? It's going to niggle me now. Right, right side of the fairway in line with the bunker with me drive. Just get it down there, son. Like I say, it's not affecting me driving. Me driving's been pretty good actually. I mean, that's right in line with the bunker. That's exactly where I want to be. That's not going to be any issues. Oh, it's niggling me, the balls that I tried. Oh, that was it. The TaylorMade, what do you call them? I'll have a think about it while I walk down the fairway. Yeah, that's them, the TaylorMade Speed Soft. I've tried them. They come in different colours. They come like in blue and black stripy things, and you can get them in pink and you can get them in green and all that kind of stuff, like the stripy white stripy things. They're not particularly great. I've tried them. The ERC Soft, cracking balls for distance, but they don't check up. The your True Fields, your Titleist True Fields, steer well clear of them. They don't check up. The Titleist Tour Softs are not too bad actually. The Tour Softs are all right. But yeah, this is what I do. I've just experimented with about 20 different balls. I'm 24 wind into my face. I'm going to go 9-iron. I've just experimented with different balls, and I've just figured out which ones work for me. I would never go to American Golf and say, right, custom fit me for a ball. I would just, that's just bloody ridiculous. Just experiment with yourself, man. That's half the fun of it, finding out what equipment suits you. I couldn't go to just someone and say, right, you're going to use this ball and these clubs. I couldn't do it. Right, 9-iron, just right to the pin. Lovely, lovely. Bottom tier. Bottom tier, kicks down off the bottom tier, long putt for birdie. I deserved more than that, didn't I? Maybe I needed me 8-iron. Maybe I needed an 8-iron. See you up there. Right, I was right, wasn't I? It's hit the slope. It's hit the top of the... It wasn't actually a bad shot. It was making its way. I saw it make its way up the bank. But I can see what's happened. It's hit the slope. It's ran down all the way to the front of the green. And it looks as if I've underplayed it by 25 yards. And I haven't, you know. I've hit a 9-iron. It was 100 and... What was it? 100 and... What did it happen? That 124. 124 yards. I mean, there's my pitch mark there. That proves my point. That's just a lack of knowledge. I think even with an 8-iron, I would have been short there. I really do. I think even with an 8-iron, I would have been short. Right, up the hill, right to left. This is just about speed now, isn't it? I've got to just make sure I get the pace right. And you know, from there, that's not bad. I mean, the brake's just knowledge, that's just local knowledge. But the speed, I've done excellent there. See it for me par putt. Yeah, in terms of pace, I'm pretty chuffed with that. I'm pretty chuffed. Right, now this will definitely prove if there's something wrong. Because if I miss this putt, I'm gonna see if I can find a bridge. Right. Right, thank God for that. Good par. Right, par. Finally. A par. I think I deserved it because I played that hole pretty well, but I was very impressed with my speed control there. I mean, look how long, look how far I was. I was all the way down there, man. I've put it within a foot away of the hole. Fantastic. Right, let's get these scores in. What hole am I on, by the way? Oh, that was 11. For stroke index 1. You're joking, that's stroke index 1. Alright, who am I to argue with Wearside? I thought that was a pretty simple hole, but I suppose maybe I played it well. It's only 360 yards off the, that's interesting. See for number 12. Yeah, that's very interesting. Stroke index 1. Stroke index 1, hardest on the course. I don't know. Like I say, I think I played the hole well and everything, but again, there didn't seem to be too many difficulties there. I mean, 306 off the backs, I think it was 386 or something. But even then, I think there's harder holes than that. Fair enough. Right, down the hill, par 4, 352 yards. It looks fairly straight down. I think this is a hole that I saw. Yeah, because that's the 4th, isn't it? So this is the 12th. This runs straight down. Just a good strike. Get it down there. Should be all right. Yeah. Should be all right. Should be left fairway. Should be running down there. Shouldn't have any issues. Hopefully see it for me second down there. Wow, that's a big drive from me. We're about 38 yards away from the middle of the green. How far was it? It was about 360 or something, wasn't it? From the backs. It was from the yellow, sorry. I'll have a look at the thing again. Yeah, 360, 359, 359, and I've got 30 from here, 37 yards to the centre of the green. I've hit that 320 yards. To be fair, it's downhill. And the ground is hard and everything. And to be fair to me, I did try and bomb it because I knew the wind was helping. You could see I tried to get it up in the air and let the wind take it and let it bounce down the slope, but 37 yards away. Well, the Zapper reckons 43 anyway, 37 on the watch, 43 to the flag, so 320 in a straight line. I've probably hit that 325. Bloody ridiculous. Right, again, this is a hard chip shot because even though it's 43 yards, it's down the slope. I'm going to have to manipulate it off the slope left to right. It's the same thing as last time as I played on that hole. I'm just going to have to let it guide down the slope, play it as 30, 35, hinge and hold, and let gravity just do the work. I can't flip it up in the air. I'm asking too much of it. That's all I can do with it. Just let it run down. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could try and do that, but like I say, the ground's very hard, and as you saw there, you heard the sound. It could just have bounced off the ground and cocked it up. I've done all right. Birdie chance. yeah, second time round, I'm definitely picking things up here now. I'm starting to work it out a little bit better now, compared to first time. By God, there's a lot of pitch marks on here being left unattended. I'm starting to understand Wearside a little bit more now. The first time I didn't have the first clue. I still haven't quite got to grips with the greens, but certainly some of the slopes and undulations on the fairways and everything, I'm starting to understand that a little bit better now. So yeah, I think in time I'd get used to this course. I think in time I'd get a complete understanding of what's going on around me in this course, and I'll be okay. There's some courses like it's just like Catterick and stuff. I don't think you can fully. There's too many factors there. Same as Honey, I don't think you'd get a real true understanding unless you've been a member there for 20 years. I don't think you'll get a real understanding of the course here. I'm starting, after a second time, I'm starting to get a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on. Like I say, the greens are still puzzling me a little bit, but again, you've got to play it more than twice to get a good understanding of the course, haven't you? Right down the slope, right to left. It wasn't too bad, that. Wasn't too bad. Like I say, I could have flopped it, but I was taking the risk with the hard ground. I could have knifed it. Very easy done with hard ground. So, yeah. Downhill, got to be careful. It's turning left now. Good par, good par. Yeah, there's a big drive to get it all the way down there. But yeah, like I say, I'm starting to get a little bit of an understanding already now of Wearside now. The second time round, it's starting to register a little bit, whereas Hunley Hall, I've played that about half a dozen times now. It still hasn't registered the greens and everything, what's going on. You have to, you know what I'm saying? I think if I played this another dozen times, I'd get an understanding what's going on and have a fair crack at the whip to shoot 80. But at the minute, I've still got to get a little bit more understanding and a little bit knowledge of exactly what's going on. It's not one of those courses like Woodham I could play 3 or 4 times and maybe have an understanding, have a crack at it. I think I probably need about a dozen goes of this to get a full understanding of this place. See you down for number 13. Right, so I'm gonna tee off behind here, actually where the ladies are, to the left hand side of it, because it's 17 par 3, because it's longer off the ladies, believe it or not. So I'm gonna go off from here. Yeah, this is a long par 3, I remember this one. 218, so the slope goes left to right on here. The slope goes left to right on here. It quite sharply, and on the right hand side there's a great big tree. You don't. I got stuck behind that on the last time, so you don't want to be behind there. It's down to the wind. If it's for me or against me, if it's against me, it's going to have to be 4.5 wood. If not, I'll go with the hybrid. Right, it's going across to the right hand side down the slope. I'm just going to go with my hybrid and hope the slope helps me and gets me somewhere near down there. Long par 3 this. Even the whites is just there. So I'm going to tee up from where the whites are, which is just here. Take it from there. About 115. Going left slope, way across to the left there, let it come down, manipulate off the slope, hopefully get me near the green there. Yeah, that's, well, it's a lot further left actually than what I want it to be. It'll still come round. It'll still come round off the slope. It'll still be okay. It'll not be terrible. It'll still be all right. You know what I mean? It's not going to be dangerous around. It'll kick off the slope, but I think it's still going to be a little bit left of where I want to be. See it for me second. I'm quite amazed with that actually. I'm quite amazed it's got all the way down here on the left hand side. Not so much the distance. I knew the the slope was going to help me. And I said if I got the right line, I'll probably be on the middle of the green. But in terms of how far left I am, I'm amazed at that. It must have took a big kick off the slope. Right, one of those awkward ones again. Do I want to putt or do I want to chip? I'll probably have to chip it, looking by the rough. 18 yards, again a little awkward one, but I think I'm going to have to chip it because, like I say, there is a fringe there. Playing probably about 15 down the slope. It's just getting the slope right. I think the slope's going right to left. Yeah, okay, so playing probably about 15. I don't know if this camera's been straight or wobbly all day. It's looks a bit weird today. I don't know what. Yeah, if it's a bit wobbly today, folks, I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with it. Is it because of? Yeah, it's looked a bit weird all day, this camera position. I've set it like it normally set. I just don't know if it's been right. There we go. Okay, so it's playing about 15 yards down the slope, right or left. Back foot to store shot, just a little chip. Get it down there. No, it's done the opposite of what I thought it was going to do. Oh, John. I'm just going to take another one for practice. That's done the complete opposite of what I thought it was going to do. That's just lack of knowledge. That's just, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it, son. Dummy. That's just been an absolute dummy. Never mind, I've still got a par putt, but like I say, that's just lack of knowledge that I don't have. Right, see it for me putt. That's in the memory bank for next time. This is what I mean. You've got to play this course about a dozen times to have an understanding. You see, the distance control was perfect with my first chip. It's just I went the total wrong line. I said, right, I'm going to go the right hand side. I think it's going right to left. It looks as if it's going that way. It's not. It's going the complete and opposite direction. I mean, from here, that's a decent par, that, but it's not so simple from here, this putt. Right. Yeah, I was just a bit of a dummy there, just not getting the line right. This looks left to right, uphill. Maybe a ball outside on the left. No. Well, it's self-explanatory what's happened. It's just the pace, isn't it? I did say the pace is going to be the important thing with the greens today. I've just overhit it. I haven't been perfect with the pace. It's horseshoed and it's a bogey. Never mind. Hey, I can't really mourn. I did what I had to do. I tried my best with the chip shot, just lack of knowledge. Bogey's all right. On to number 14. Right, so it looks like it's another little par 3, 150 yards, 133 from the yellows. I'm a little bit further back. I'm 139 from here. I'll play from this marker here. What's it from here? 136 from here. Okay, it's 136. Wind across to the right hand side. All right, okay. 136 wind across. I'm gonna go an easy. You know what? I'm gonna go more to the right of the tee box here. I'm gonna try and attack it that way, open it up a little bit, and because the wind's going right to left, so I'm gonna try and just draw it in and attack it that way, hit it off that slope, get me birdie chance that way. 136. Where did I say? Where was it? Oh yeah, it was about here, wasn't it? Right, 136. 95% 8 iron. Yeah. I think there's a bunker on the left, but you've got to go pretty wayward to get on that bunker on the left, and I'm sure there's a bunker on the other side on the right, but like I say, they're pretty wayward shots to go in there, so that shouldn't be a concern to me. I'm trying to go the left edge of the green, hit that left edge and slope it back round. I think that's what I'm doing. I think that's the best shot here. The wind's obviously going to help it. It's a good line. It's bounced. Now it's just down to the slope. If the slope wants to take it round in my distance control, that's what it's down to now. I've hit the exact line I think that I've wanted. It's down to the slope now. It's down to the slopes. It's down to my distance control. It's if I've got enough knowledge to produce the shot. That's all it is now. Hopefully it'll be on the green somewhere. Hopefully it's a birdie putt. See you down there. Yeah, pin high. Just it's probably hit off the slope and kicked round and everything. But no, that's a quality shot, isn't it? That's a good shot. That. As I say, distance control spot on. I'm not too sure. Like I say, it was down to the slope. I said I hit the line. I knew I hit the line exactly what I wanted, but obviously I think the slope's come round and it's done what it's had to do with the ball gravity, and I've ended up here. But no, I'm delighted with that shot. It was really good. I think, is this my pitch mark here? Yeah, I think this is my pitch mark here. So actually I've gone right of the pin. The wind's obviously taking it round, hasn't it? And that's my pitch mark there. And it's gravity's just done what it's got to do down the slope. Right, right. Where's there suggesting that obviously it's uphill? That's suggesting a bit right to left. This is suggesting a tiny bit right to left, I think. There's the high point. High point top. So it must be going this way. It must be going that way. It can't. Well, I'll see when I put it. I'm going to go right edge, but I can't see this. Being a massive turner, I just can't see it. It's turned a little bit. Turned a little bit, didn't it? I went right edge and it's turned a little bit right to left. I was right with the turn. I just didn't know exactly how much. It's a good par. It was a quality shot, that, from me. That's probably, if I had to pick my best shot with my iron play all day, it would be that one so far. I think that was a good quality shot. I did exactly what I wanted to do. It felt like I did exactly what I wanted to do. And that's a good par. On to number 15. Right, very similar to the 10th, a little bit shorter. We're 304 yards from back here. Obviously you can see the yellows there. I'm going to go as far back as I can. I'll just knock this trolley a little bit further back for you, up on here on this slope, so I've got a little more leeway with my tee shot. But yeah, the backs seem to be, of what I've seen so far, a little bit easier than the fronts. The fronts are actually quite hard holes. Even the starting holes 2 and 3, they're not long. They're not long holes, but they're still bloody test you. The tight fairways and everything. This one again straight up the bank. I think that's the green there in between the two bunkers. I think it's as simple as that. You've just got to get it up the bank and have a wedge on. I think it's as simple as that. It might not be as simple as that. I'm just presuming. But it looks quite open. It looks as if my line's going to be the right bunker off the green there. Slope will kick it round and I just have a wedge shot into there. Oh no, I've gone a little left. I haven't heard trees. I'm going to take a provisional just in case. I haven't heard trees, but I've gone just a little bit left on that. Like I said, I didn't hear trees, but I just didn't like the look of the flight. It was going a little bit left on me, that. I'll take a provisional just in case. That's better. That's where, yeah, that's fine. That's where I want to be. It's a little bit right, but it'll kick round. That'll be right fairway. That's okay. The first one was the one I'm a bit concerned about. That one's fine. That's right side of the fairway. The other one that went tree line, that's the one I'm a little bit concerned about. See it for me second. Yeah, I'm on the opposite fairway. I'm actually in the rough on the opposite side of the opposite fairway. So yeah, it was a good hit. It's just offline. It was through the tree line. It's obviously kicked on down here. Not to worry, not to worry. I can still see the flag, and I think I've got a line to the flag. I think I can get over the trees and everything. That's not going to be the problem. The problem's going to be that bunker. Now I'm trying to get a zap on it and I can't. No, it's not 41. It's not 41 yards. That's the tree. That's 96 to there. I'm playing this about 100. I'm going to have to play this about 100. I'm offline. I can't get a proper zap at it. I'm going to have to play this roughly as 100. So going 50, I'm just going to go straight over the trees. Trying to get it straight over the bunker. Hopefully it lands softly on the green and I can hold it up. Hard shot, but I think I can do it. I've heard it bounce. That's a good thing. I don't know, it started to drift a little bit with the wind because I had to hit in front of the stance to get the height to get it over the trees. Oh, I see it. It's short on the left hand side. I see it. See it for me third. So yeah, playing shorter than 100, playing longer than 100 yards, probably about 115 playing. Got it totally wrong, didn't I? Right, little chip up, about 25 yards I would reckon. Yeah, getting tired again now. The tee's starting to set in. 18 yards. Uphill 18, probably playing about 25. Little chip up, hinge and hold. Just to the back of the stance again. Nothing special required. Just bumping it up there. Just basics. Right to left off the slope. Should be all right. Wow, that checked quick. That stopped speeding up quick. Right, par putt coming up. Now remember what Gary Player says as well for chipping. For chipping, keep it low for the door. If you hit it high, it'll make you cry. Now I don't always necessarily agree with that. Sometimes you have to hit it high, and it doesn't necessarily make you cry. But he's got the right idea. If you've got the simple shot, just go for the simple shot. Be the most aggressive as you can with the simple shot. Don't try anything too complicated. Right, looks right to left. Again, slightly uphill. More than slightly so, but I think it's right edge. I think it's right edge for par. Another little turner, skims the edge again, and if you don't hit them in the middle, they're not going to go in here. That's another thing. It's an unlucky 5. That's an unlucky 5. Like I say, I just didn't quite get the read of the green right. Bogey onto number 16, I think. Yeah, it's a good little course, this Wearside. Don't kid yourselves. This is a good test. And like I say, it's 6,011 yards off the yellow, 6,277. There's not actually a massive difference in distance. I've obviously tried to pull the ball back as far as I can off the yellow tees to make it hard for me and everything. So it's as close as I can to get to the whites. But apart from a few holes, there's not a great difference in distance. Maybe 3 or 4 holes there is, but not much. But yeah, don't kid yourselves. It's it's an interesting course, and it's a good challenge. And I've enjoyed it. Despite having little errors and not being there and being a bit pale and stuff, and being tired again as I usually am towards the end of the rounds, you know, for the fatigue setting in. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. Course is in really good condition. Like I say, the fairways, just ignore the ball patches and stuff in the fairways, because there's nothing they can do about it unless they all of a sudden had a license to use, you know, millions and millions and millions of gallons of water. It's not going to happen. We've just had a warm summer, but no, it's been interesting. This course, 404 yards from the backs here, and not the backs, the yellows, sorry. Oh, I remember this one. You think the space over to the left is not really. There's Penshaw Monument up there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'll turn around for you. There's Penshaw in the distance there. Nice little bit of nostalgic, historic scenery there. I don't believe the story like about that worm. I don't think it wrapped itself all the way around that hill and everything. But that's what the legend said. The lambton worm had went all the way around there, and night had to come and get rid of it and whatever, you know. I don't believe all of that nonsense. But yeah, I don't know if it's a replica. It's meant to be a replica of a Greek statue, isn't it? That's what it's meant to be. I think it was built. When was it built? Like the what was it, 1400s or something? And it's meant to be just a replica. It's not a real one. It's like a replica about 600-700 year old. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm hitting the ball down here down the fairway. I'm going for that tree there. Nice big drive, and we'll take it from there. I think that's all right. I think it's all right. I think it's fairway. I think it's middle fairway. See, when we get down there, it looked all right, sounded all right. I just lost it in the ball flight. I saw the first 100 yards go up, and then after that, where the tree was, and then after that, I've sort of lost it. We'll see where we get down there. See you for me second. Right. Well, I thought it was right hand side of the fairway. But it's obviously kicked off the slope, hasn't it? And it's brought it around this way. Those lads are driving up there with the buggy. Now, this is a little bit concerning to me, because they're going to be teeing off there, and I'm about to play my approach shot. I think the green's to the right of them. They're walking up the steps now. The green's to the right of them. Actually, there's a bit more space. I think I should be all right. I can't see the oh, right, okay, it's right in the right side corner, so it's 132. Okay, 132 up the hill. Front pin position with 132. The hill's probably going to make it 140 on its own. I think this is a 7-9. I think it's a 7-9. And the pin, I've got to have to check again. It's just awkward. You say I'm on the right hand side. I can't see the pin. I've just got this tree blocking the entire view of the. Okay, so the pin is here. It's right on the right hand side. I can't be too far right. I can't attack it too far, because there's a big bunker there, but I know roughly where I'm going. Okay. About 95%. That's all right. It'll probably be central green. I've heard a bounce. So it's probably going to be central left green, I would suspect. I've gone a little bit left on it. Like I say, the pin's very, very close to the right hand side. It's tempting you to go for it, but that should be okay. See you down there. Yeah, exactly where I thought I was going to be, central left of the green. Still a great shot, you know, on pin high. There's still absolutely no wrong with that, considering I was on the slope and everything was a bit dodgy. Let's be pitch mark just there. I'll just give that a quick repair. Yeah, there was absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I just wish I was a little bit further right, but as I say, I couldn't go too far right because it was there's a ball just there. It was as this. Is anyone going to claim this ball as? Well, it can't be someone from there. There's nobody about apart from those lads there. Titleist Pro V1. Nobody in sight. I'm presuming that's a find. I'm presuming that's mine. Titleist Pro V1. Thank you very much. I won't use it. I'll put it in my box and give it to somebody else to use because I don't like it. Like I say, I don't use the yellow one. Only the yellow ones I use. But yeah, there's no one in sight. It can't be anyone's ball. There's no one in sight. Someone's just left it, and it's amazing when people just leaving balls like that. Pro V1s, or it might have even dropped out of someone's pocket. It's strange being just on the green there, just left there. It might have dropped out of someone's pocket and they haven't realised. Left to right down the slope. Steady. Oh, it's picking up pace. It was picking up pace down the slope. Again, it was tight again to that right edge, but no cigar. I knew it was sharp down that slope. I knew it was sharp. I saw what was going to happen, but wow, that was quick. I hardly hit that. Okay, back up the slope, right edge. Oh, it's another one. It's another one. It just leaks on you. I mean, I've had about half a dozen of them that's just leaked on me. Try again. I've had half a dozen like that that's just leaked. From the minute I've put it, it's just leaked. Yeah. Yep. Bogey. Unless it's... No, he ain't coming over in this direction. He ain't coming over in this direction. So it's another bogey. I'm a little bit disappointed with that, you know what I mean? There's so many that I've had at least 5 like that have just leaked. They've just leaked. The minute I've put it, it's just leaked. It's never really gave me a chance. Never mind. On to number 17. Yeah, number 17, 340 yards from the yellows roughly. Just got to go in the middle of the two of them. Yeah, bogey again. It's just... I haven't actually been in a bunker yet, have I? Or have I? I may have been in one. I'm not entirely certain. 5, 11 over. It's a shame. It's a shame. I've just had a few leakers. Like I say, these all add up. These 5 leakers, and that obviously that stupid daft error, half a dozen errors, has lost me half a dozen shots, and I would be 5 over instead of 11 over, and I would have done all right because every other form of the game today has actually been all right. My driving's been fine. My iron play's been good. I just think the greens have. That's what I said at the start of the round, didn't I? I said today the big challenge, I think, for me, out of all of this, is getting the speed and the breaks of these greens because they're very sharp. They're very sharp today. Right, 340 yards. Looks straight down there. Looks again left fairway. I can see the flag. It looks as if I just go for the flag, I'm going to be all right here. No, I don't want to use the Titleist. I was using the Q-Star, wasn't I? Where's my Q-Star? Where's the Q? No, that's the Titleist. Where's the Q-Star? Where is the Q-Star? Is that it? Nope, that's another Titleist. We'll get there eventually. There we are, Shrixon Q-Star. Yeah, So just a little bit disappointing, just a little bit with like I say, it's been hard with the putting. That's where it's a real challenge when the greens are quick. That's when you know if you're a good putter or not, because it really pushes you. And breaking greens as well. These aren't as bad as Hunley Hall and all that, but they're certainly interesting greens to read. Right, 340 straight down there. 340 straight down there, just over that hump. Should be okay. Like I say, literally 2 yards away from the white here, so not a big difference at all. That's okay. That's all right. Just on the right side of the fairway, leaking a little bit on the right, but I should be okay. Should be enough space there. Shouldn't be much danger. Should run down. It's where that tree is on the right hand side, in line with that, rather than the hump. I'm about 5 or 6 yards off my line, but I should be all right. I'll be okay. Safe for me second. Now there's a slight problem. The fairway kicks off right to left. I'm down here. I thought, oh, I'll just be on the right side of the fairway where that bunker is. No. That'll be too easy. I've only got 112 to the pin, but yeah, that'll be too easy, wouldn't it? That'll be too easy. That would be an easy break for us. But no, it's all right. I can get out of this position. I'm only 112 away, like I say. It wasn't a particularly long hole. Even off the white, I was 2 yards, literally stepping on the white tee box. So 112. Pitch and wedge. It's just what do I do for after that? I'm just having a look. I'm just having a scatter around the area, see if I can get anything from the slopes and undulations. I think it's going left to right. So maybe left of the target of the flag. Maybe just straight over this tree. And it'll kick, yeah, okay, 112. So playing about 115. Yeah, okay. I'm happy. Yeah, that should be good. That should be all right. Just to the left, if I've got the slope right, that should kick left to right, and that should be good. Should be central green. Should be birdie putt. See you down there. Yeah, I was right. Still a fairly decent putt, but yeah, this lad I think's waiting for me to play this one out. This is the 17th, like I say, crosses over with the 9th hole. But yeah, still a fairly long putt. Slightly down the slope, left to right. Come on. Put a good stroke on it, son. Nah. Started to come round after the hole, but wasn't anything significant. Good par. Getting out of there with par's not too bad. Let this guy get on. He's obviously wanting to tee off and everything. See you down for number 18. Yeah, I haven't been too far from being off the mark today, you know. I haven't been, when I look back at it, I haven't been too far off the mark. It's just been me putting really. Me putting just those daft little errors with my putting really. Generally today, my all-round game has been good. It's just been me putting and maybe me chips, some little minor errors with misreading the slopes with my chips and everything. But apart from that, I haven't been far off from having a good round there. If I hadn't messed up the 5 or 6 putts, I wouldn't be too far off from having a good round there and potentially having a tear there. I've done well. I've done well apart from the putting. Driving's been pretty solid. My iron play's been pretty solid. Chipping's been pretty solid. It's just those daft few little putts, hasn't it? And that's the big part of it. At the basic fundamentals, if you can't put in three putters, or if you can't read greens correctly and get the odd decent putt in, clutch putt, you ain't going to tear a course up. And that's evidence of it, because the rest of my game today, I think, has been pretty solid. It's been pretty solid. So I'm about 1, 2, 3, 4 steps off the white tee boxes. 401 yards. I know this one. You've got to be careful. It's not necessarily a driver off the tee, this. It's not. That's only 228. It's only 228 to reach the garbage. It's me 4.5 wood. I knew there was something in my mind about this 18th. I said, don't be too hasty with the driver. The garbage cuts out at 228. So really, you can only use a wood here. And I'm not particularly happy using a wood off the tee. It's not a common thing for me. You can try and whack it over there, but as I say, there's a big dip that goes down there, and it's of no benefit, because you can only use. I remember the last time I was here, if you get down into that dip, you can only really use an 8-iron. So it's of no benefit you using a driver here, unless you can hit a driver just 220. It's of no benefit to you going with a driver here. You would just lose your ball. Yeah, it's all right. I've just made the hole longer for myself. It's down the left edge of that fairway. I've just made the hole longer for myself. I wasn't comfortable using that off the tee. I've gone straight over the line. You see the ladies' tee box. I've gone straight over the marker of the ladies' tee box. I wasn't comfortable using that club for that off the tee. See you down for me second. Yeah, you see what I mean? I'm here now. Now, if I took my driver and went all the way up there, the chances are I could be got. Now I know it's uphill, but I didn't want to take that risk, and I didn't want to hit a half-hearted driver. Not a bad shot with me 4.5 wood, but this side, I've gone left side, the safe option. I didn't deliberately do it. Like I said, I went straight over the marker of the ladies' tee, the what you call it, the plaque thing, and I've got an extremely long 288 yard shot. Now I'm not gonna reach the green, obviously. There's no point taking me 4.5 wood. Just let that car through. I'm just gonna hit me hybrid as straight as I can, bunk the line to the right of the green. And that's it really. We just take it from there. I mean, we've still got 290. I mean, how about 290? I'm not reaching no green there. Just a good solid strike. Oh, I've hit the tree. It will have bounced on and broke through. I've just clipped the tree. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's knocked a good 50-60 yards off my shot. It's all right. It'll probably be on the fairway. I'll be all right. Although I'm not seeing it, I should be all right. Even if it's down in that dip, I'll be all right. See you down for me third. I mean, God almighty, that's shocking. That's shocking. I had about, it's only gone 100 yards. That's shocking. Right, I reckons 181 to there. Jeez, 182 to the flag. That was harsh, that, you know. It just flicked the branches. That was harsh. Wind in my face off to the right. My first hit today, my first ever hit with this 4-iron, like proper hit. I've hit a few in the net, and I'm going to give a proper hit with it today. First one, where that tree is, comes off the slope. It's a tight green, this. I remember it being a tight green. our F4 iron. Let's see if you're going to work out for us. It's the new X-Hot Callaway one. First proper hit with it. It is a good hit, but it's a little bit left. Probably in that left bunker. It's probably in that left bunker. That was a lovely strike, by the way, for my first ever proper hit on the golf course. It's probably bunker left hand side. I've got that feeling. See you for me fourth. No, I didn't reach the bunker on the right hand side, left hand side, sorry. It must be more pill than I thought, actually. Very surprised that was but mind, it was a good strike with that 4 iron. It's a bloody good strike with that 4 iron. Right, now I've got an awkward little chip here. 26 yards. With me 56. It's alright actually, I've got plenty of space to work with. It just looks awkward with the bunker. The bunker's irrelevant. I'm not even thinking about the bunker. Okay. That's good. It's a good little shot, that. Okay, stop. Got a good chance at par. See you down for me putt. Well, it's certainly been interesting Wearside. I've certainly enjoyed it. Hopefully I can put this in for me par, and that would be 11 over would be good. Hopefully it's not one of these that's going to leak on me. It better bloody not leak on us. And that's just summed it up all day, hasn't it? That has summed it up all day. It wasn't directly middle of the hole, and it horseshoe shoot. You see it's leaked again. Did you see that on camera? It leaks again. I've gone middle. It's just one of them. It's just one of them. Yeah, there we go, finally. Thank you, Wearside. Thank you. You absolutely, there we are, Wearside, 1892. You absolutely bugging me up with your greens today, with those leakers. I mean, I shouldn't have got a 6 there. That I deserved a par there. It's another one that's just leaked right to left. Nothing I can do about it. I think provisionally that's 12 over. I'll check it when I get back into the car park. I'll have a bit spiel there. I think that's provisionally 12 over. Funny place to finish here, Wearside. It's always a funny place to finish. I'm not exactly where you're supposed to go, what the code of conduct is when you finish the 18th. Where you go? Do you just go down the tree line on the right side here, or is it the left side, or what? Right, I'll see you at the car park. So that's Wearside done. What to say about the course? It's a very interesting course. Nice mature Parkland course. Like I say, it's up on the flag there, established 1892. Quite an old course, about 140-year-old. It's got a lot of well, you can see the history in it and everything like that. It's a really, really good Parkland course. £27 I paid after 2 o'clock. Before, I think it's £37. And very good condition, great greens and everything. Fairways again, we've had no rain, so you can't judge it off that. We haven't had much rain and stuff like that, so that side of it, you've just got to accept it as it is. The fairways, I've had a problem with this camera all day being like this. The fairways are going to be a bit bobbly and a bit bare and stuff because we've had no rain. You've just got to accept it for what it is. But the greens, bunkers, everything's in really good nick. Slopes, undulations, and it's a really good course. The back nine is definitely a little bit easier than the fronts. And yeah, yeah, worth a visit. Definitely worth a visit to come down here when you're free and give it a go. It's definitely an interesting course. Good little par threes, some good testing par fours, par fives. Some of the par fives here give you a chance. If you hit it straight, if you hit it long, it gives you a little bit of a chance. But still, you know, you've got to keep it straight. It's every single hole's tree lined, every single hole's asking questions, and you've got to have knowledge. Like I say, today I think just about every category. I mean, I might have messed up one or two drives, but virtually every single category today I played well in, except the only thing that I couldn't control was the knowledge of this place. I didn't have the knowledge, and like I said at the start of the video, what's going to get me is going to be the slopes and undulations and the green and the pace of the greens, and that's what buggered me today. I reckon I lost half a shot, at least six shots by putts that just leaked on us that I thought were straight and they were moving, or I thought they were slightly inside right and they ended up leaking. Well, you saw what happened. And also the knowledge around the greens with my chip, and I think that was the area, that was the only area, sort of the greens was what got me today. Those six shots, if I gained back those six shots, I never had a disaster hole there was never lost balls or anything, there was never disaster holes. I was driving the ball well, great iron play around the greens, my chipping was good and everything. It really was reading those putts, wasn't it? It was reading those putts that got me, and obviously getting rushed in between the round. I think it was about the eighth or ninth hole I got rushed behind the round with the young lad wanting to play through and everything. And but no, apart from that, I thought I played well. But that's Wearside, definitely worth a visit. Like I say, 27 quid after 2 o'clock, 37 before. Come and give it a visit, it's well worth it. Near Hortonley Springway, Penshaw. Penshaw, you can see, you get views of Penshaw Monument, you get views of down that way. Definitely worth a visit. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. Keep subscribing and liking if you like what you're seeing. And that's it. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.